Network online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
We're all about feeding your family with meat and plant-based protein that's good for the planet, good for you, and just plain good. That's all the protein you need, all on your plate.
Let's get back to getting ticks instead of watching flicks. Before we can safely get out there, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your crew.
Follow the Black College Sports Network and all of our shows on YouTube. You can find us at MyJBN Online and on all social media at MyBCSN1.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
At Tyson, we know taste is local. Some like their beef pit smoked, their chicken spiced all the way up, or their pork sweet and saucy. Local flavors, global impact. That's what feeding the world is all about.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your fam.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
You see, Head & Shoulders has scalp shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working.
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders scalp shield, never not working.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions for individuals and companies looking to take things to the next level. Contact us to schedule a free consultation. Issues today, don't delay, call Cuvée.
What it is, y'all. This is the Grumpy Old Nerds. This is your boy Uncle Rod, the Five Borough Ronin. I am solo right now because Uncle John, the normal host, is on away on secret assignment, and so he left me to handle things. And one of the first things I'm gonna do is change that damn theme music if I can, because I'm tired of hearing the Billy Squire. All right, so Uncle DJ will be coming in a little bit later on. He has some technical difficulties he's got to work out. So, if I would be remiss, here's our subject for tonight. Johnathan Majors, the star of numerous films, most recently Creed 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, starring as Kang the Conqueror, has recently been dropped by his PR firm and his talent agency. They didn't say that it was because of the recent events from 3 weeks ago in which he and his girlfriend got into a domestic squabble. They didn't say it was because of that. They just said personal reasons. They're just going to walk away. All right, cool. It is what it is, I guess. But, you know, he hasn't been convicted of anything. He hasn't been proven guilty of any wrongdoing. But they're going to walk away anyway. The United States Army has already dropped their ads featuring him. And I find that somewhat hilarious because the United States Army, as well as many other branches of the military, often have to deal with the aspect of domestic violence within their membership on a constant basis. So, hypocritical much? Whatever. All right. So, with that being said, is Uncle DJ coming? Anything, Super Producer Mel? Anything on the front? Nope. All right. The trailer sold you. All right. There's Uncle DJ.
That's right.
That was a quick one, my man. We can't hear you, though. Uh-oh.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I hear you now, my man. You're coming through loud and clear. What's going on?
Okay. I was about to say, I had to, I haven't used I only use my laptop, which is a shame because I bought it for writing purposes, but I only use it generally for the show. And so I came back to, get with the show and it was like, oh, you got to update. And I was like, not
No,
now.
that was
And it
nice.
was like, oh, okay. And it was like,
They
how
pick the
about
best
now?
times to do
And
that,
I was
don't
like,
they?
no, not now. Damn it. So
Yeah,
it
I
kept
remember a
like
couple of
bugging
months
me.
ago, a couple of months ago when we were doing the show, my computer just said fuck it and just wouldn't do nothing.
Right. Right.
I wouldn't do a thing.
So I'm like,
It went on
okay,
strike, had an
that's not
insurrection I had
good.
to put down. So we
Yeah.
started off the show
So
talking
that's
about
why,
Johnathan Majors. He
man,
was dropped.
listen,
He's been dropped by
I
his
heard you.
PR firm and his
Everybody.
management company.
Everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everybody. You know what? I don't get it. I don't know the details of everything I've seen. I mean, it's like there was a fracas.
Okay.
She
That's
had,
a nice way.
I mean,
That's
I'm
an
saying
SAT way of putting it.
you know what I'm saying? There was a fracas. There was some bruising. I saw something from his lawyer that said the video would absolve him and show that he was not in the wrong. But I know Hollywood just went through this huge YouTube Me Too movement and the whole deal. So maybe they're erring on the side of extreme caution, But I mean, damn, like they're jumping ship, like
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Man, like rats overboard. Like, I don't know if it's backlash because the man got too many projects in the works, or, like it's they just figured, okay, now's a good time to get off the Johnathan Majors train. Like we were just looking for an excuse,
I don't know. But
I
I
don't know.
also saw
I don't know.
one of his classmates, classmates from college was talking about
Mhm.
he's been this way for a long time and just now everybody's seeing it. I'm like, bro,
Oh wow.
you come out with this now? Like, why didn't you say this?
Old hate.
Yeah, why didn't you say this
Right.
6 years
Right.
ago?
See, that's the
You
kind
know
of
what I'm
stuff,
saying?
but that's what I'm talking about. That's just, you're going to bring out the old hate. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
When he was in Lovecraft
Like I
Country, you
said, the
didn't say
brother,
nothing.
I mean, nobody said anything about anything until this particular incident. And that's what I'm wondering, like, what is it as far as, has he been tough in negotiations? Is it, you're getting too big for his britches and they just trying to knock him down a peg?
I don't know, man. Look,
I don't know.
if it's
I don't
me,
know.
if I'm that dude in that situation, number one, I have a driver take me everywhere. That's number one. Number
Right.
two, I have people there as security to corroborate everything that happens. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Absolutely. I mean, I give
He's
me
too
one of
big
them,
now for the
I
foolishness.
know he's not a cop, but I get me one of them, them things on the chest, the cops wear it. So you just walk around with it. You know what I'm saying? Just walking
A
around.
cam?
In the days of TMZ, man, I'd have one of them things, the cops, they go, out and they put that mug on
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
records everything. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, he touched my boob. No, he got it on camera right there. I didn't touch nothing. I didn't reach
It might
out.
come to that, man. Shout out to the
You know what I'm
ladies.
saying? Like,
The ladies sticking up for him in the
man.
chat. Mayu Smith says, "I want to see the
So,
video." Is
I
Auntie
mean,
Mayu coming on
yeah.
tonight?
She
Super
got
producer
to pop
Mel.
in,
Super
so to
producer
speak.
Mel earlier said he was set up.
Yeah, I mean, like he was targeted. That's what I'm saying. Like, is he getting too big for his britches? Did he have it out with somebody who's, like you okay, it goes way back, but it's been overused so much in Hollywood and movies and TV and stuff like that, where you hear somebody say, "You'll never work in this town again," right?
Right.
And it's somebody that they got into it with, or they two people have an argument, or you get into it with some so-called powerful person in Hollywood, and they say you'll never work in this town again. Like they got that kind of clout or whatever. So I'm like,
right.
Did he piss one of those people off, and they're just trying to do their best to to drown him out at this time? Like what's the campaign?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? What's the
And you never
campaign,
know, it might
and
be.
why? Yeah, at least with the military, I mean, I kind of appreciated their response. They were just simply like, well, we appreciated like his work in the thing and this, that, and the other. And
Yeah, but they stopped showing his ads.
him.
He had ads.
No, but they said
them.
we're not canceling him. They just said we're not canceling them, but
we're just not gonna show the commercials.
We're just not gonna at the moment. Like we're just gonna pull back for a minute. Let's see what's up, and we'll go from there. But at least the spokesperson wasn't like, no, we got.
But true, I have to agree with you there. That does seem a little bit more kind of a wait and see attitude, and not really
right. It was more tempered,
guilty until
as
proven
opposed
innocent.
to just right. It's a big difference between an entity like a third party that has really no personal connection with you. It's business, and they're basically like, well, we're gonna see what happens,
right.
And your personal management It's like, no, we're
Yeah,
done.
that to
You
me was
know,
wild.
that's a whole nother story. So now what that's all about? See, that's that's a lot more. That's a lot
Yeah.
more.
Time to go shopping for more representation. so
Man, listen.
so so next up, next up we got news that they're creating a live action Harry Potter TV series. They got the go ahead to do that, the green light to do that, despite the uh, the transphobic, I guess, comments of the Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling and some of the other foolishness that she's been saying on the internet. It puts pissing pretty much every group off on the planet.
And, and see, that's
They
the
got
thing.
the
It's
go ahead
like,
to do this TV show.
right. Because Harry Potter, it's that thing about, the art and the artist, you know, and it's like,
Okay.
okay, J.K. Rowling's created this thing, but has it gotten bigger than her? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you hate that she's gonna get paid from it, but I mean, hell, I'm not a Seinfeld fan, but basically the asshole, that was in the White House with the glasses, the economic, guy. No. That's not who we're talking. He was too, but
You mean the
what's
guy who
the
played Kramer?
real big asshole?
The guy
No,
who
no,
played
no,
Kramer
no, no, no. What I was going to
on
what?
Seinfeld?
No. This is an investor. I was going to say uh, the guy that's Bannon.
Okay.
Bannon made big money off of
He did.
Seinfeld. He's an investor, but he's not. He's not the product, so to speak. But I mean, he's a huge investor in it. And at this point, it's kind of like J.K. Rowling made this thing, and now it's so beloved and it's kind of outgrown her, to an extent where, nobody wants to lose the Harry Potter universe just because she's a jerk, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes
I
art is
totally get it.
bigger than the artist, you know.
But do you want to? The counterpoint to that, I guess, DJ, would be: do you want to really support and help this person make a living when you know, or you feel that they're trash? You know what I mean?
Well, but see, that's the thing. When you look at the other side of it, dude, she's a billionaire at this point, right? I mean, she's not going to lose
I
a
don't
thing.
know. She's
Like
definitely not hurting for money. I know that.
She's not. So I mean, if they never, mess with Harry Potter ever again in life, if they shut everything Harry Potter down related to Harry Potter, the books, the everything, like if she never got another dime, it's. I mean, I could look it up. We could Google it, but I'm pretty sure she's got all the money she needs.
But yeah, she definitely don't have to work for the rest of her life. Yeah, she definitely
for the
doesn't
rest of her
have to
life,
work for the rest of her life.
and she's got enough to leave, her family, her, for generations. She's got that kind of money. So, what difference at this point does it make? To sacrifice the art that at this point, the kids that grew up with it, and the generations of kids that it means so much more to them than it probably does to her at this point. You know what I mean? Like if she was directly involved with it, that'd be one thing. But her just getting maybe a kickback from it, which is just going to add a little change to what she already, has. I mean, I'm guilty in a sense because I don't fuck with Mel Gibson anymore.
Okay, see, I was going to ask you about that.
Right. I mean, I just don't, but I mean, it's kind of a direct thing. Like Mel Gibson, he may have big money, but I'm not, he's an actor. and when he's directing, he's in charge of that product. So he is intimately involved in those projects, and so I'm not supporting him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's different if J.K. Rowling was like, the showrunner, or she was going to be, on the show, or an actor on the show, or something of that nature. I'm supporting her, but she's long gone out the process. Hey, Auntie
Hey,
Mayu.
what's up, Auntie? Mayu's made it.
I made it. I came in just long enough to say, what about, okay, is this not the same situation like with R. Kelly, so to speak?
Right,
Yeah,
but
I
see, that's
saw you put that in the
directly,
chat.
but that's R. Kelly. That's specific to R. Kelly, and that's why it's like, it's not R. Kelly and some character he created that he's no longer, somebody else is taking it and they're making something else out of it and blah blah blah. It's R. Kelly. It's his music. It's him. It's him singing it. That's
Well, there's plenty of songs that he's written that he's not singing. So it's like, where do you draw the line? That's all I'm wondering.
Well, some of
Yeah,
those
I'm with
things.
you.
Okay, so like if I knew, it depends on what song he wrote, and if I knew it, and it was like, okay, I'm not buying that song or whatever because this motherfucker wrote it. I'm not giving him no money.
But
Okay.
hey, man, R. Kelly. Listen, R. Kelly has he's
I'm
he's
listening.
he's morally he's morally challenged, no doubt.
Yeah.
But that
Very much
dude
so.
Oh
has
yeah.
written some bangers. You know what I mean? He's a very
Oh, I
talented
give you
drummer.
that, man.
So,
I give
that's
you
why
that.
people are having a moral quandary right now. Like some radio
Yeah.
stations are like, we're not playing this stuff, and people are like, I'm not buying this stuff. I mean, but the thing is, this is not new because it's happened with him. It's happened with Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan the Barbarian, who was a racist.
Okay.
Um, H.P. Lovecraft, people love his writing. He's like one of the standards
Right.
of horror, and he was a big time
Right.
racist. So
Yep.
it's like how much. I guess it all depends on your own moral compass, so to speak. Like how much, or what do you feel is too much?
And that's
Because
the thing. I think.
I
I think it
I'm some things I'm
is.
like nah, and other things I'm like okay, I could deal with it.
I'll put it this way. I feel like it's a free country, personal, moral issue, and both sides should be respected. Because I'm not going to hate on somebody because they're like, oh, I love R. Kelly's music, blah blah blah,
Oh
blah
no,
blah blah,
no,
and
I never hate on anyone for
fuck
liking what
him.
they
But
like.
I'm going to no, but I'm saying if they say fuck him, but I'm gonna bang his music, that's on them. I'm just
Right.
saying, like, I think it should be a personal decision. Like for me, I'm good with staying away from it. And that's just on me. That's just my thing. Like I've never been back to Denny's with they racist ass. Um, that's just my personal decision. But if somebody else
Denny's.
is like, man, I
And your
love fucking
friends
Denny's,
now.
But that's Denny's. That's some
man,
old
I gotta
beef.
have that Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity. You know what I'm saying?
That's aha.
Yeah. My beefs go way back. My beef is aged.
Yeah,
Like
and May
prime
was
rib.
right. The Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity is IHOP, bro. You better not go in someplace other than IHOP asking for that. They look at you sideways for real.
Mhm.
So next
Yeah,
next
no.
up, next up we
I,
got the Mandalorian. How many people have been? Either of you guys been keeping up with the Mandalorian as Mayu shrinks
I
backwards?
I kept
Come
up
back
to
into
it to the
focus.
extent that I had to work today, and I didn't get a chance to catch the last episode. So you
Okay,
guys can spoil if you want to. That's up to you.
I caught the last episode this morning actually because it come
Mm.
out Wednesday, so I caught it this
Okay.
morning before I went into work.
Okay. So what'd you think?
Um, it was pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It wrapped some things up. Especially the whole thing about um the Mandalorians retaking their home world. It was a
Mm.
really cool battle scene. It was a battle scene that really took up probably the middle third of the episode, which I thought was really cool. You see
Okay.
a lot of different people get a chance to shine in terms of you know, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, Bo-Katan, even Grogu gets into it a little bit. So that was really cool. Um, I find out some things about Moff Gideon that's wild. So, but again, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to be like Uncle John. Uncle John's like, yeah, we spoil shit. I'm not gonna do that because it just came
Don't
out today.
don't tell me don't
So,
tell me he's the. I'm about to say don't tell me he's the Mandalorian's father and shit. All right,
oh
that's
nah,
just
nah,
you
no
know.
crazy shit like that. That's nah. But
Okay.
no, it just came out today, so I'm gonna give people a chance. I'm gonna give people a
At least
chance.
24 hours. That's my
Yeah,
personal
yeah,
rule. At least 24
yeah.
hours. For movies, I give them the weekend. That's it.
That's it, just a weekend. Okay, I
Hmm.
feel you. But no,
So
I thought
I
it.
didn't get my
Go ahead.
login, so I have not caught up on The Mandalorian. I haven't seen it since probably the first season, maybe the second season. I
Season
think I've
one.
seen it up to the second season, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay
I didn't
Hall
even
says
realize
it's not
that
as
the
good as the
guy that I
previous
was watching
season.
him. I didn't even realize the Last of Us guy was the same guy. I didn't even realize that until somebody
Yeah,
else said
Pedro
something.
Pascal, same guy. He's trying to get
Yeah,
it
him.
in. It's like he's trying to strike while the iron is hot for real. Like he's
Honey,
in
you
multiple
better
projects. Yeah.
before you get in an
Man,
incident
listen.
and then you get dropped.
I mean,
Right.
okay.
Before
He gonna
somebody
get
decides
Johnathan
to
Majors.
say you slapped him or something.
It's already a
Hey, I
thing.
feel you.
See,
If it
it's
was
already a
if it was
thing.
me, I'd be doing the same thing. Absolutely.
Sorry, I had to go get a cup for my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Okay. Get into it.
I usually start off the show. I'm a half an hour in. I'm a half an hour late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're a little bit behind, but look, hey, take your time. You ain't got to
I'm a
try to
little
rush to catch
behind.
up, bro. You need to finish the
I'm
stream.
not rushing. No. You know what? You know what, Uncle Rod? See. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm here.
But yeah, I
Well,
thought
Jay
that
Hall says 1 out of every 4 cosplayers at a con
Harry Potter
are Harry
related,
Potter
yeah.
related. Yeah, you know. I mean, there's a whole universe out there that has nothing to do with J.K. Rowling, you know, specifically. But I
True.
digress. We've been down that rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
right.
I
Down
just
that
wanted to
rabbit hole,
acknowledge.
exactly.
I just wanted to acknowledge, you know, Jake Hall. You know,
Listen, man, The Mandalorian, um, it started out really strong. Season one was really strong. Season
I
two, I
agree.
think it kind of went off a little bit, and it was like trying to figure out. It seemed like it was trying to figure out what kind of show it wanted to be, or what was it
right?
really going to focus on. And I
Yep.
think I think this last season, you kind of see that, but it kind of refocused and righted the ship about halfway through, and became really really focused toward the end. You know,
Well, you know, as soon as they brought Rosario Dawson out, you know, up there, that pretty much, you know, that fixed shit right there. You know,
listen, man, to me, the best episode of the whole series so far is the uh the last episode of season one, where Luke Skywalker shows up.
man, was that not the shit?
That was dope.
I was like, you know, I told somebody at work today. I said, okay, I gotta, you know, because she has a Grogu on her in her cubicle.
Oh, okay.
You know, a little mechanical Grogu. So she's deep into it. You know, so we were talking about it. I'm like, well, I'm like, I don't know how the season finale is gonna be, but I doubt it can top Luke Skywalker. I'm sorry, that was just cold blooded.
Pretty
Yeah, that
much.
was real dope. That was real dope. This last one is pretty cool too, but it still doesn't top Luke showing up in that X-wing,
Man,
because everyone was
yeah,
trying to figure
and
out who it was gonna be, you know. And then to me, when you saw the black glove, I was like, okay, well, I know who this is.
dude, right,
Yeah,
right, and that was dope. I mean, that's you know, I mean, man, I'm okay with that spoiler that they didn't top that because I didn't figure they could. You know, I didn't
nah,
figure they
nah.
could.
The end was cool. The end was cool, but it wasn't that. This was not that. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. Like you know, certain things, certain shows it's funny. Some of them can't top their very first episode. Like they put something in the first episode in the pilot to like, just kind of get you in.
Get you hooked.
Right.
To get you hooked. But the problem is that shit is so like phenomenal.
Right.
And
it's
you
hard
hooked,
to top.
But that you took that first hit and it was like, damn, you looking for that for the rest of the series, the rest of the time, and it never quite gets back up to the man,
Like I remember.
Not that I
remember
know anything
watching,
about that. I'm just saying.
I remember watching the season 1 finale of Game of Thrones. Right, not having read the books.
Right.
And I saw the season 1 finale of Game of Thrones, and Ned Stark gets his head cut off in the in the middle of town, in the middle of the city, in the middle of King's Landing. And I'm like, I thought this was the main character.
Right.
He's the king.
Like, I was
Wait a
like,
minute.
yo, what?
Wait. They came at the king. They didn't miss.
Well, that too. But once I saw that happen, and I was like, okay, well, I got to read these. I got to read these novels. So that's when I started reading them, and then I realized that, this show is like that. Yeah, anybody can get it in this show. Plenty of people got it. Yep, plenty of people got it.
G-O-T.
Wow, all seasons
Anybody
of that
can
show.
got. Dude, The Sopranos. It was hard to top, like that first episode of The Sopranos.
Right.
The Shield. So many of them, just like 24. When we first met
Jack Bauer.
Was it Jack
Bauer?
Jack Bauer. This mug goes into in the first episode of Jack Bauer 24, he goes into a what was it, not an interview, what do you call it? He got a criminal. He's trying to get him. Yeah, interrogation. He goes into interrogation and tells these mugs to bring him a hacksaw. It's like, what? bring me a saw. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, damn. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I really like 24, man. I like the format of the show. I like how they wrote it. The characters were cool. Some of the later seasons, I started getting a little bit disappointed. My favorite season is when Dennis Haysbert was the president.
Oh, yes.
David
I think
Palmer.
that's everybody. David
that
Palmer,
season
man.
that season was fire.
Yeah.
That season.
I mean,
was fire.
I'm not sure how the flyover states took that, but I mean,
they'll get over it. It's Fox, man.
Hey, they've had plenty of time to get over it.
Roy
I'm
comes
sure
in
they
and
were okay
says,
when he got killed, though.
do you see the comment in the chat? Roy says, am I the only one who's disappointed that the Wakandans did not put a strength enhancer in Sam Wilson's Captain America suit? Where the hell that come from?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Random thought. It was definitely random.
He's just gonna throw a brother under the bus and shit. Just, that motherfucker weak.
All right, so while I ponder that, we got our first break for the night.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a moment to think about that one.
And I'm going to come back with an answer.
Okay.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
Now, you can live in Texas and not have a good red meat blend. Texas Cowboy Dust is designed for steak and other red meats. It's out to be my most popular spice blend, made with onions, peppers, ground mushrooms, pink salt, and other spices. Texas Cowboy Dust also goes great with chicken, pork, vegetables, and adds a restaurant quality sheen to gravies and sauces.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, trying to get down.
Vanilla smoked sea salt seasoning is for seafood. The tarragon and fennel bring out the natural sweetness in seafood. I also use it in rice dishes, on yams, asparagus, blueberry pancakes, and believe it or not, chocolate chip cookies. Vanilla smoked sea salt adds a salty and savory component to sweet dishes that create a symphony for the tongue.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
And we are back with more grumpy old nerd action. Coming back from the break. Well, before we got into the break, Roy was talking about a random thought he had as to why the Wakandans did not include a strength enhancer in Sam Wilson's Captain America suit. And so I thought about that. And my answer is they didn't want to.
Right. Right. He's Captain America, not Captain Wakanda. So, they want the Black Panther to have the advantage.
Right. That makes sense. I get it.
Right. Yeah. They're
Well,
not
the
going to
suit
make Captain
still
America.
is bulletproof and pretty durable, so he's got
There you
help
go.
with that. Yeah.
He's got help. He's got help,
Yeah.
but he's not their Black Panther. He's not their, guy. They're going to help him a little bit, but they ain't going to make him, equal or above.
He said Captain Wakanda. I mean America suit. He's a clown. All right.
See.
With that being said, next up, we've got a little Marvel casting news. Well, actually DC casting news from a former Marvel actor, Frank Grillo, who was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who became Crossbones in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and then later on in the Avengers Age of Ultron. He is now working with DC, and he's going to be in James Gunn's upcoming film called The Creature Commandos. And The Creature Commandos is based on a comic where they were a World War II covert fighting unit, and they were pretty much monsters. So
he wasn't S.H.I.E.L.D., he was Hydra.
Well, he ended up, S.H.I.E.L.D. became Hydra. Was infiltrated by Hydra.
No. He was Hydra. He's the dude that was behind Captain America. He's the dude that was behind Captain America. Talking about Cap.
In the elevator. Yeah, he was the one getting his ass in an elevator. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, listen.
But now it looks like he's going to be playing Rick Flag Sr. in Creature Commandos. And so he is the predecessor to the Rick Flag who was over the Suicide Squad. Which I thought was pretty interesting because he's the one guy that doesn't have superpowers, but yet he's in the Suicide Squad.
Right.
But yeah, he's going to be playing Rick Flag Sr.
I'm a fan of the actor. The actor has always been pretty solid,
Yeah, he's good for this role.
Yeah.
He's definitely good for this role. He can make it work.
Yeah.
So the Creature Commandos are like a vampire. Almost like a guy's like a Frankenstein's monster. You've got someone who's kind of like, we got a woman who's kind of like the creature from the Black Lagoon. and you got a robot, and so you have all these different. It's kind of almost like they did the Universal movie monsters, but decided to make them fight on the side of the United States during World War II. That was pretty much the
Hey man,
premise of the comic.
that sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Swamp Thing,
So
that sounds like a plan.
so that's what we're going to see in this upcoming film by James Gunn. And James Gunn does a really good job working with freaky characters and making them all work together. Because before the Guardians of the Galaxy, unless you were like a deep comic book head, you'd never heard of them.
Right.
So
Yeah,
he
right.
took a property that really, really was obscure and made it really, really
The
popular.
Bride of
So I
Frankenstein.
think yeah. Well, she's a vampire. I think.
Is she a vampire? Oh,
I think so.
she
She
looks like the
might be.
Bride
She
of
might be a
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster type though. They changed. They
Well,
changed the
that's
roster around a couple of times.
okay. That streak in her hair.
Makes it look like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's giving
Yeah,
Bride of Frankenstein.
that is specific to the Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and you got Weasel there too from the
I saw
from the
that.
Suicide
That's the one
See.
character I recognize.
Squad.
Okay.
Right. Yep. So, like I was saying, he does a really good job with obscure properties, and Creature Commandos is really obscure. Right now, they've only been in like an animated short that's on the back end of some other DC animated feature. I can't remember which one right now, but that's the
Okay.
only animated version of the Creature Commandos that I can remember seeing. So,
But that's cool though. I like
yeah,
new
yeah, I
content.
think it's gonna.
You know
I
what
think it's
I'm
gonna be
saying?
cool.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
I'm looking forward to that. I think James Gunn is gonna do
Yeah.
big things at DC.
Very good. They need it.
Blue Beetle's
They
also
need it
pretty good,
bad.
looking pretty good too. What does he got now? Oh, it's a different. He had something else up here in the chat, Roy, talking
Oh,
about
did he throw something in there?
Sam Wilson. Yeah,
See.
I'll wait till it comes back up.
Why all of a
Next
sudden
up,
did he
we're
get on
talking.
his Sam Wilson?
I don't know. It is a
Random
Okay.
random
thought.
thought. It's like all of a sudden, and now he's just like rolling in with Sam Wilson shit. Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So next
All
up,
right.
John Wick 4. You guys
Oh,
see
wait
it?
a minute. Before we go,
Okay.
I just real quick, 60 seconds for Auntie and Mayu.
What's up?
What'd you think about the Johnathan Majors situation? Because you weren't here when we were addressing it, and we got to get an Auntie point of view.
She was the one that said, "I want to see the video."
Well, yeah. If there's allegedly some video out there, I want to see like what happened in the video. I mean, all the time, in America, they say innocent until proven guilty. But let's just be honest; it's more like guilty until proven innocent, especially in these situations. And it kind of made me think about the Johnny Depp situation when he was in what was it? What was the name of that?
Right.
Creature something. The
Pirates of the
mysterious
Caribbean.
beast. I don't know. One of those. And how they like took his role out because of that situation with
Oh,
that
he was in a
that
Fantastic
woman.
Beasts. Yeah, that's right. He was.
Fantastic
Fantastic
Beasts.
The fantastic.
Yep.
Right.
And then we end up having this big old trial, and we find out this is crazy. So I'm just like, you never know what kind of situation it might be. But him as a black man, he already got 2 strikes against him. So for him to even put himself in that situation was very irresponsible. And fortunately, I mean, karma, if he did what he did, then he's going to reap the consequences of his actions. If he didn't, he's still going to reap the consequences of people thinking that he did that. So he was still looking fine and free and muscles. Ooh.
I was just curious, where you were coming from on that one.
You just made me think about something, Auntie and Mayu, bringing up Johnny Depp. And Amber Heard taking a dump in his bed. Like,
and all the other crazy stuff she did.
And here we go down the rabbit hole.
Yo, what really must be going on in your life where your woman decides she's just gonna take a dump in your bed?
She's crazy. That's not normal. You don't do that. You
about
might
to
bleach
say,
some clothes or something, but you ain't gonna just poop
listen.
in somebody's bed.
What kind of like? That's crazy. That's really
Okay,
really.
wait. Uncle Rod, have you ever dated a crazy woman?
Tell
No,
the truth.
I'm
Yes.
serious. Have you ever dated?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Okay. So
College was very interesting for me.
there are various levels of crazy, and it just depends, on who you get. You know what I'm saying? It's like Harry Potter. Going back to Harry Potter, when they had that bag of like those little crunchies or whatever, those little candies, and they would eat one, and they'd be like, "Oh, this one tastes like strawberry." And it's like, "Oh, this one tastes like, oh, damn, oh, this tastes like shit." It's like
not.
or whatever, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
When you date a crazy woman, man, there's no telling what level you gonna get. I mean, it could be a brick through your windshield, it could be a scratch on the car, or it could be a nice dump in the bed. I mean, you never know when you date a crazy woman. The sex is off the chain, but
I knew you was gonna go there.
I'm just saying, dude.
I knew you was gonna go there.
There's something about a crazy woman. Woo! Oh my God! And that's what makes you put up with it. But there's different levels to that shit. There's various levels to the crazy. So it's I mean, some motherfuckers are stronger than most, and they can put up. I mean, Holly Berry. You gotta be a strong motherfucker.
I don't. Okay, all right, hold on. So,
And yet, no one has ever said that Holly Berry has crapped in their bed.
Nobody has ever said Holly Berry crapped in their bed. See what I'm saying? Various levels.
Okay, so it's
of crazy. Various levels.
okay. So we're saying she is somewhere on the crazy meter, though. Is that what we're saying?
Okay. So here we go.
Unwell.
You want the crazy level? All right, here we go. You got. All right. Let's get it right now. You got left eye throwing your gym shoes into a bathtub and burning down your whole motherfucking multi-million-dollar crib, including both of your Mercedes and all of that shit on live TV. That's a whole level of crazy. That's big crazy. That's big time crazy.
Is it though?
A dump in the bed. No, but see, here you go. A dump in the bed, but you can change the sheets. You can throw them motherfuckers away.
That's
You
what
can
I
throw
was
the
about
whole
to say.
bed away.
I can throw that stuff away and then get
You
rid
can
of
throw
her.
that stuff away, buy a new bed.
I have no house to throw away if she's burning down my house.
Your whole mansion, Andre Rison, that had to be some good. I mean, rest in peace, Left Eye. But that was some, that was some fire right there. That was some fire. No pun intended. I'm just saying that was some good.
Man, listen, there ain't nothing that good.
Exactly. She said she didn't know it was going to get out of control like that.
Hey.
She didn't plan on burning the house down. That was kind of a byproduct of burning up the shoes.
Listen, man.
Well,
you and her can get out of here with that. Nobody don't do no stuff like that. You was just talking about bleaching clothes a little while ago too, weren't you?
People do that all the time. All the time.
That's a normal occurrence for you, huh?
Not for me, but all the time in some of the neighborhoods.
Well, okay.
Not
you do hear about shit like that. When it comes to clothes,
yeah, all the time.
That's normal. You hear about burning up clothes, cutting up clothes, that type of shit. When it comes to the car, that's why Prince said, you can burn up my clothes, smash up my ride. Well, maybe not the ride, because those are the two things they go for. They go for the clothes, they go for the car.
Okay. Wow, we really steered in a ditch with this one. Let's get out of this rabbit hole and talk about the dude that killed 229 people in John Wick 4.
God damn. Okay. All right. There we go.
Do y'all see it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Amayu?
Oh,
no?
Yeah. So I didn't see 3, so I was just like, I can't just go skip on over to 4. So Because I felt like it was
Okay.
gonna be
All
just
right.
like
Well,
the
that
same old thing. Like, okay, one bad guy, one good guy shoots up all the bad guys. So I skipped number 3. I kind of want to see number 4, but I'm like, I gotta go back and watch 3. So y'all go ahead. Y'all can spoil it if you want to. I don't care. It's probably gonna be the same stuff.
well, okay. Here's the thing.
All right.
Auntie Mayu, you have to understand. The reason you see 3 is because he kills a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. Them 2 motherfuckers are already dead. The ones from number 1 are dead. The ones from number 2 is dead. These are all new motherfuckers, right?
Okay.
All new motherfuckers.
Got it.
Right. So he in 3, it was just totally different motherfuckers he killed.
And Holly Berry was in that one, right?
And it wasn't about the dog.
Halle Berry was in.
Who's that?
Halle Berry was in 2.
Halle Berry was in.
He was in 2? Oh, well, dang! I must have missed 2.
She was in 3.
Then.
Was she in?
I
3?
thought she was in 3. She's in 3.
She's in 3. Okay.
2 was the Russian, and
wasn't the Russian in the first one too?
2 was the Italian guy that came and called on him.
Russian got a new dog or something. Yeah, right. Yeah.
3 was after he killed the Italian guy from the high table in the hotel. He killed him in the Continental. So 3 is him running from everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, he smoked old boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was in 3. She was in 3.
She was in 3. Parabellum.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping she'd show up in this one. And I was also kind of hoping that we would see Common's character of
Now I'm getting
Cassian.
them mixed up. So you got me mixed up now. Was Common in 2 or 3?
Common was in 3.
Common was in 3. Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, I gotta go back.
No,
and
he was
see.
in 2. I'm sorry.
Ruby Rose.
He was in 2.
Yeah, I didn't see that one either. Then, dang. Oopsie.
Right. Okay. So 2.
Common was
right
in 2.
Because dude
Halle
said,
Berry was in
you're
3.
not retired." Right. You're not retired. That's what it was. And 2, dude was like, "You're not retired anymore, so I need you to do this for me." That was 2.
Right.
Right.
So then when he went to kill his sister, Common's character Cassian was her bodyguard.
Right.
And then when he saw him in Italy, he was like, "You working tonight?" And then he realized what was going on. That's when they had the shootout in the.
He was like, "Unfortunately, I am."
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when he told him that, he was like, "I know. I mean, if you working, there's only one person you can be here to kill for the most part."
Right. Right.
It
was the person.
So Halle Berry was in 3. Right.
Right.
Halle Berry was in 3, and that was in the hotel. That was when they were going to shut down the Continental because he killed old boy, the Russian, at the end of 2. And Ian McShane, Winston, told him to run.
Yeah, he got in trouble for giving him time to get away. So he gave him time to get away and get himself together, and then put out a contract on him. He made him excommunicado. He gave him time to get away before he made him excommunicado.
That was
so
in
all
the
of
2.
that is coming.
So
yeah,
3.
all of that is coming around in 4, because in 4, the character played by I think it's Bill Skarsgård, one of the Skarsgård guys. Now that dude is a ruthless dude. I love his suits.
Yes,
but he's ruthless as F.
Yes,
but
yes,
So he's also he punishes Winston for for helping John.
Right.
And he takes his
all of the
hotel away
scars,
from him.
dude. All of the Skarsgårds are fucking off the chain. All of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're really good actors.
The Skarsgård family is like, dude. But there was some cold motherfuckers in 4. I mean, everybody was representing.
Listen, man, when you start out killing the elder at a high table.
Okay.
And then you go from that. Then one of the cool things I thought was seeing the Continental in Osaka, Japan. When he goes to meet up with his old friend. So it's like when you see when you see him, when you see the manager of the Continental in Osaka, you know it's about to go down because whenever he shows up, something's going down in any movie he's in.
I think
So-
I think 4 had the best cast of all of the films. Because I'm looking at the cast list. You got Reeves, you got Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen was Kane, the assassin.
Man, listen, Donnie Yen.
He was real nice in this too.
Clancy Brown. Man, I go way back with Clancy Brown. You know, back to the Bad Boys days. You know, back when he was first. You know, with Sean Penn in Bad Boys.
Okay, that Bad Boys. Okay,
That Bad Boys.
Right.
Chicago Bad Boys, which I came that close to being them. They were like, no, you look too goody two shoes. And I got to give a shout out to my main man Don James from senior year. I was a freshman from Whitney Young High School, and Don James was the black gangster in that movie that had the phenomenal one-liner, bet that.
Hey,
when dude was in
also,
the alley and he was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And Don James was like, bet that. That was the line right there, baby.
One other thing I just remembered. Clancy Brown was the Kurgan in Highlander.
Yes. Yes.
So,
dude, I'm telling you.
He's been around. He's been doing it for a long time, man.
Has had a career. He has had a fucking career. Bridget Monahan, Holly Berry, Lawrence Fishburne, Natalia Tina, who's not only from Game of Thrones, she's all over the joint. She's all over the place. Phenomenal. They had a hell of a fucking, and we, rest in peace, Lance Solomon. Lance Solomon Reddick.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
he was an awesome actor too.
They gave him a swan
get a
song,
lot of credit.
not knowing that it was going to be his swan song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that was wild for me seeing it, go down on the screen the way it did.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
one of the other things about the Wick movies is that you have these set pieces, and it's like 3 hours of different set pieces of different crazy action scenes going on. You had the Continental in Osaka. You had the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. You had the the Sacre Coeur stairs, 100-something stairs. He had to get up. He had to fight and shoot his way to the top of these stairs, and then get kicked down and start all over again. I was like,
he
what
got
the
kicked
hell?
down them stairs. Broom, 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 broom. I'm halfway down now. Lord Jesus Christ, help me, Lord. I'm halfway down. My shoe.
I was like, oh, and when he got to the top and I saw the dude, I'm like, oh, he's gonna kick his ass back down again. I was like, oh man, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
And the brother, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at his name. It looks like Shamir Anderson, but he was.
Oh
the
yeah,
brother
he played Mr. Nobody.
But he was cool.
Another dog
he
lover.
Was so cool. Man, listen, he was so cool, and I love it that they tied that in. That he kind of him and John Wick had that vibe because I don't know, he probably knew what happened to John Wick's dog, but the fact that John Wick had love and respect for his dog,
right,
and looked out for his dog, and that was not a big thing in the movie, but for me that was huge. From a reason for, because these are fucking psychopaths. There's no telling what a psychopath is going to care about. So for them to have that connection over their dogs, I thought that was perfect. I thought that made a lot of fucking sense.
The whole love for the animals, the love for dogs is a thread from the first one, because the first puppy he got was a gift from his wife. To help him get over grieving her loss.
Right, exactly.
So, that was
the
last thing he gave her.
I love the way they tied that in. Absolutely.
Well, she gave him, I should say. That's the last thing she gave him. And so when that dog got killed, that set him off, But one thing I
Right.
also noticed about these films is that the ante gets upped considerably from every film, and so
Man,
it's now almost like it's now almost like John Wick is it's almost like a superhero with the stuff he's going through.
dude.
Um,
Well,
but
I
you know
loved it. Okay.
they were filming 4 and 5 because there's supposed to be a 5. They were filming 4 and 5 at the
No,
same
I was
time.
just about to ask, is there going to be another one?
But this is the thing. Halfway through,
wait. I'm sorry. Are we boring you?
There's only so much shooting and blowing up of things that one can handle.
there
Okay.
can never be enough
I'm sorry.
shooting and
Didn't
blowing
you watch?
things up.
Didn't you watch all the Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone movies and stuff growing up and
Every
all of that?
time.
Hey, okay then. And how many
There you
motherfuckers
go.
did they kill? Jesus.
At least 400.
Okay. So
Per
don't give me
movie.
that. Don't give me that.
So they were filming 4 and 5 at the same time, and then Chad Stahelski and Keanu Reeves, Chad Stahelski being the director, decided halfway through, hey, you know what? He should die.
What?
They said you know what? He should die.
Who should die? John Wick?
That John Wick should
John
die?
Wick. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
he
that
should
he should die?
eventually.
I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, the
Everybody's
last
gotta die
scene,
at some point.
the last scene, it looks like he dies.
No, he did.
But listen, I didn't see a body. I didn't see a body in the coffin. I didn't see the coffin go on the ground.
I'm about to say, wait a minute. Where did you see him dying?
On the stairs after the duel.
No, he was just chilling.
He was on a
That's
break.
all, just laying there. Yeah, he was on a break.
Okay.
He was just taking a moment.
Well, listen.
He was
Winston
just
and the Bowery
taking a moment
King
to
are standing
catch his breath.
Listen, Winston and the Bowery King are standing in front of his tombstone, which is next to his wife's tombstone. And, the Bowery King says, do you think he's in heaven or hell? And Winston was like, I have no idea. So then, that kind of was like,
they got to keep up.
That kind of was like a way
No,
to keep us in suspense because, the Bowery King just starts laughing.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, he's, so they kind of left it open for him to
That was an inside joke.
Alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, they kind of left it.
Joke.
They left it open for him to be alive, and Uncle Percy is saying the dog looked up at the end. I guess he's saying that his dog was looking for him or saw him. But we'll see. I mean, if they don't want to do anymore, they don't have to. I think they're gonna have to because people want to see him do this.
They're gonna
It's
do
just gonna
one
be a matter
more.
of how they're gonna top it.
Now who is the okay? Who can they? I mean, he's already taken on the council. So who's going to be?
He's free now, so he shouldn't have to worry about them.
Right. So I'm saying, but what man?
What's going to be the storyline?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like who's coming after John Wick, when he's free?
Oh, they're saying the girl avenges her father's death in the last scene. She'll be the next super assassin.
Oh, yeah. The Continental manager's daughter was his concierge. And she was a badass too.
She was badass. Yes, sir.
But she wanted to kill Kane. So we don't know if she was successful because that was kind of like an after credit scene where she was going after Kane. We don't know if she was successful in that. Maybe she is successful, and that's why he comes out of retirement to go after her, which I think would be kind of messed up because I thought she was a really cool character. I think it'd be better for her I think it'd be better for her and Kane and Wick to team up. Like, I really think if I had one complaint about 4, I thought it would be really cool if Common's character came back and Halle Berry's character came back to help him, like halfway through the film. I thought that would have been cool, but they did what they did, and it was great. It's just my own little wish list having people come back, so to speak. Amayu, go see the movie, man.
Well, first I gotta
C3.
get darn one. I gotta rewatch one because I forgot a bunch of that stuff. I did remember the part about the dog and the dude's son and him taking his car and all that stuff. But yeah, 2, 3, and then I gotta go to the movies and see 4. I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. I'll see what I can
Okay.
do so I can be caught up.
Well, you don't have to go to the
Make it
movies to
happen.
see 4 because, I mean, the way it sounds, by the time you watch 1, 2, and 3, 4 is gonna be
Might
on your
be in the
phone
theater.
and shit.
I'll be on Netflix. Okay.
I mean, yeah. By the time you get to it,
maybe.
it's not
You
like
know, on
you in a
that note,
rush and shit. I'm just saying.
we're over for a break. We're over time. Melanie, super producer Mel, hit us.
Super
Give us a
producer
commercial. We'll be
Mel.
back.
That's right. Joe Boo needs a refill.
That movie's a classic, bro.
That is a classic. I met that guy.
Which one?
The one that said Joe Boo needs a refill?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Was
Now,
it
I'll
cool?
tell you the funny part. Oh, man. He may be an asshole, but at the time that I met him, he was very cool. And the funny part is, I was working at the Marriott on Michigan Avenue, 540 North Michigan. And our employee entrance is on Grand Avenue, right underneath Michigan. So Michigan is like upper Michigan at that point. And so, right below Michigan is our entrance there on at the Marriott. And it's so funny that I've met a few different celebrities walking underneath that bridge
Hey,
there.
DJ, hold up. Mel just said it was an accident. What the hell happened? What's she talking about?
What happened? What
Mel,
accident?
can
Talking
you
about
get us
that
in the commercial?
fire.
You
Talking
gonna get
about
us in
the
the commercial?
fire. She wasn't trying to burn down the whole house. She was just trying to burn up his clothes. That's all.
Oh, okay. I thought she was
Are
talking
you
about something
kidding me?
else.
Bullshit. Okay. Maybe she wasn't trying to burn down the crib, but she took all his gym shoes, put them in a bathtub, lit them motherfuckers on fire. What do you think is going to happen to the house when the flames go up? Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway,
Well, she
I
put him
just
in
remember
the
that shit.
darn shower. I'm thinking she thought he was gonna get to him and cut the shower water on before the whole house burned up, but apparently that didn't happen. But I mean,
Yeah,
if it's
no,
I
right
it
guess
there
didn't
where the
Mel
happen.
water
said.
is, it's like
I guess Mel
yeah.
said, "Fuck the commercial." So I guess we're gonna keep going.
I need that
Well,
commercial.
like I said, huh?
I said I need that
Well,
commercial break. I drank too much drink, not alcohol. This
Okay.
kind of drink.
Hey, you don't gotta
Wait a
prove
minute.
nothing to us.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, damn. I more so seems like you want to take a smoke or something because you trying to hide some shit. Like I'm literally drinking and smoking live on air. So what the fuck are you trying to hide? You can't drink a
If we're not
Gatorade.
gonna have a, if
You
we're not
can't
gonna have
drink
a
a
commercial,
Gatorade on.
we got
Wait,
trailers.
you got some shit from Mexico or Canada or some shit that's illegal? What you
Nah,
got?
not her. She'll never do anything like that.
No, I'm a good auntie.
She'll never do anything like that.
Wait. A good auntie. See, those are the ones that did they dirt back in the day, and now they good aunties and shit. Sanctified.
I am not in the Freaknik documentary. I just want to put that out there. I am not in that.
Oh, you want to put that out there? Oh, okay. You're not.
Hey, okay.
Wait. You're not in the lawsuit? You didn't put your name on a lawsuit?
I'm not on anything. That was a little bit
People are actually
before
trying
my
to sue somebody
time.
over this.
Oh my
People
God,
are actually trying to sue
dude,
somebody over this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, big time.
They done already found the cop.
Well, I knew that was going
I'm
to
sorry,
happen.
found what cop? Wait a minute, what you
Cop
talking
that
about?
was like, look at this. Had all that spread like that right next to him. You know what I'm talking about was spread. I
Yeah,
don't
he
need to say
was
it.
kneeling down next to a chick in a car and had it spread open. Had to bust it open.
Oh, he spread the cheeks? Oh, damn. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right.
And he looked the same
So
too. You
I
know,
guess
black
there's
don't
going to
crack.
be.
So.
I guess it's going to be Bad Lieutenant 3 up in this motherfucker. We talking about projects and shit.
Man, that dude is long retired.
No, but I'm saying, well, I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying we had Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel, and then we had Bad Lieutenant with Nicolas Cage, Louisiana. Now we're going to have Bad Lieutenant Freaknik, Atlanta, Georgia.
I know I'm not in it, and I've been to Freaknik, I think twice.
I never went. I kept my ass up in Chicago. I was doing enough dirt in Chicago. I didn't need to go to Atlanta to do dirt. Shit. I was doing Wilt Chamberlain numbers up here and shit.
The frat was deep. The frat was deep in Freaknik.
Oh yeah.
So
well, that's another
ain't
reason.
no
I'm
telling.
not frat. So
yeah, I'm just saying, ain't no telling what members of my fraternity was doing up there. Probably the same as everybody else.
That's why high-powered members of the black community are suing.
Man, that's so much of a waste of time and money.
I don't know.
Somebody.
1994, 30 years ago, them motherfuckers are judges and DAs and CEOs and shit.
Right. But it is what it is, man.
I mean, they can chalk it. I mean, depending on what's being shown. I mean, how illegal could it be? So they can chalk it up to, hey, we had a good time and leave it at that. But you know how some motherfuckers are. They just can't. Oh my God, this is, my kids, my grandkids, the community, whatever. They just can't get over it. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Grandma, speaking of which,
okay, I know this wasn't on the list. But did anybody see Luther, Fallen Son?
No.
I haven't watched that. Is that Idris Elba?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you gotta
it's a
see
series
it.
or is it a movie?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
But as we're talking
series.
about the Freaknik documentary, it ties in. The subject matter ties in to people being ashamed of things that they've done.
Yeah, Luther was a series on BBC that Idris was in. He was playing a
oh my God,
police detective.
It's off the chain.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so they made a movie from the series.
Oh, so it's both then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is dope. Luther's
But this latest entry was just a movie.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out then. Before John Wick, I'm sure.
Oh, because it's Idris?
No, because it's freaking 3 movies I got to catch up on. Well, hell, 4, because I'm probably going to want to rewatch the first one. So, yeah.
You could
I'll
do
just
it.
watch Luther.
You can do all that before the weekend.
I mean, I'm sorry. What's your priority right now? Like, what's the next thing that you like? Oh, I gotta see this. I got to.
Movie wise?
No. Just what's the next thing that you gonna watch? Like, what's the priority?
See, I'm a little bit weird. It just depends on the mood I'm in. So, like, I might watch Luther tonight, or I might, watch some trashy reality show like Married at First Sight. Who knows? So
that's actually pretty good. Married at First Sight is pretty interesting. It's really interesting to me.
Very judgmental about reality TV. Extremely.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, I know what it is.
Well, do you like that better than Love Is Blind?
Oh my God! You know what? Super producer Mel, can we get a commercial break, please?
If we do, I have some tea for you. When we come back, if we do that commercial break.
Here we go. Can't you tell?
HBCU League Pass. Watch your your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU, league pass. It's game time, I'm proud and I love my HBCU. HBCU, league pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU, league pass. It's game time, I'm proud and I love my HBCU.
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food? Like jerk chicken, oxtail, red snapper, shrimp, tofu, and rasta pasta? Well, find your way over to Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta.
Them belly full, but we hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, open daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 4 a.m. Come to Mango's and put some spice in your life.
Oh, we've got a good thing going.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta. For more info or directions, call 404-698-3992 or log on to mangoscaribbeanrestaurant.com. For instant coupons, text MANGOS to 313131.
Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, authentic Caribbean cuisines.
Open up the door, tell them mama hungry.
This is Carlos Brown, letting you know that we're on the move. You can now catch the Carlos Brown Show beginning this July on the Black College Sports Network each and every Saturday from 11 to 1 Eastern Time. That's 10 to 12 Central Time. Same time, new place. On Facebook at the Carlos Brown Show and Black College Sports Network. Online at www.mybcsn.net and on the BCSN app available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
And we're back. And we're ready to get right into the trailers. We're going to start off with the teaser trailer for the new Marvel movie, Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels. Oh, there's no sound. Uh-oh.
Super producer Mel. There you go. There you go.
Captain Rambo?
What the hell are you doing?
Entering the jump point perimeter. I'm gonna get you some readings, Fury. Hello? Hello? Captain Rambo? Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
What the?
Hi.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you... I could totally show you. No! Not again! Hi. Where's our daughter? Wherever you were. We're a team. Oh, no, we're not a team. We're not a team.
freaking November,
Okay.
bro.
Here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. It gets an
All right,
Oscar
go.
nomination for Best Picture.
An Oscar nomination.
For Best Picture.
I'm not gonna go
That's
that
my
far.
prediction.
I
Wait,
appreciate that though.
Don't. I'm saying, don't discount my
Okay.
shit. I'm saying,
I'm not discounting it.
I'm putting it out there. I'm saying,
Okay.
that looks like one of the most motherfucking feel good movies of the year. We're talking about, woman power. That motherfucker looks off the chain. I think it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be feel good, dude. It looks great. It looks great.
Okay. Amazing.
And the Beastie Boys soundtrack. I'm sorry, that kind of got me a little charged up and shit.
I'm not predicting any Oscar noms. That's no. But I do agree it's going to be
People's Choice. Come on now.
Maybe an MTV Movie Award. Maybe. But I mean, I do think it's going to be a great movie, though. Especially whenever you have a kid or teenager, tween, whatever that is. That's definitely going to make the ticket sales go up because people are going to take their little big head kids there, obviously. And of course, I mean, it's a Marvel movie. Confession: I've not seen the Miss Marvel series. I haven't seen that either. I know. I'm trying to catch up.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet either.
Captain Marvel?
No, Miss Marvel, the series.
Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay. The series.
Whoa! That's a good question. Have you seen Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel wasn't bad. I don't know if it's really necessary for you to see that whole series before you see the movie, though. Probably maybe 2 or 3 key episodes, and you should be good. But I'm seeing some interesting things. It looks like they're going to the Kree homeworld of Hala.
Yes.
And there's another accuser there because they have the same weapon that Ronan had, the hammer. And their villain, I'm not quite sure who the villain is in this, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess, for right now. Maybe when another trailer comes out, we'll get a better look.
Of course, they like to spoil shit.
Right. Or misdirect you.
Right.
So, but what I've seen so far, I kind of dig it. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Monica Rambeau's character in the film.
Same.
Because we had a big extended tease in WandaVision, and then she kind of got her powers at the end, and nobody knew what they were and what she was doing. She was just kind of there.
WandaVision has been so motherfucking long ago. Jesus Christ!
Right.
It's about
Exactly.
time we get to. Man, it's about time we get to see Miss Rambeau. Damn.
Yeah, as I'm saying, it was a while, man. It was a minute, definitely. All right, so next up, we got the trailer for Mission Impossible. I think it's their 7th movie, Dead Reckoning, and this is part 1. So this is a 2-part story.
Well, my prediction is Tom Cruise is going to be running a lot.
Or hanging off of some shit.
Or hanging off some shit. One or the other. One or the other.
High in the air, running and hanging off of shit.
Running and
getting
hanging.
shot at. Don't forget
And
that.
getting shot. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, and getting shot at.
The most anticipated movies coming in 2022, according to IMDb users. Presented by Hyundai. Ezra Miller's first solo film is Barry Allen, aka The Flash, finds him hopping timelines with help.
Yeah, that's.
I'm looking down. I'm like, nah, that ain't it.
I mean, we might get there eventually, but
The whole part 2 thing threw me all the way off. Like, I really, because the movies be long anyway, and now you want to have a part 1 and part 2.
Yeah,
Oh, Mission Impossible.
I'm curious to see what kind of story they're
just
going to have
telling us
that have 2 parts.
Right. I think that's telling us right there that that's it. That's going to be the end of it.
Oh, you
that's
think
pretty
that's
much
what
the
it
gist
is?
of it.
He was looking. He was starting to look like he aged a little bit.
When they do that part 1, part 2 shit, that's the end. That's the end.
It need to be. Just saying. Wrap it up. Unless they're gonna bring Idris Elba in as oh no, I'm thinking of a whole other series.
You
A
are
whole
thinking
nother
about James
God
Bond.
damn. Right.
Well, really, what's the difference though? Let's be honest. Just saying. Secret agent,
Super
powers.
producer Mel, you got another Mission Impossible for us and shit?
Yes, no, maybe so.
Supposed to be coming out July.
I don't know. We might have to fill some time real quick, but so
Listen,
hey, Uncle
Tom
Percy
Cruise
is posted on Facebook. That motherfucker was at the White Sox park and shit earlier today. So
right.
He could have made an appearance here tonight.
Maybe he's tired.
I got a
Kind of
meeting.
wild.
Meeting my ass.
Baseball games wear people out, man. I'm convinced people just go to baseball games to drink and sit out in the sun.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. What? Yeah. What did you think it was?
I'm just saying, sitting out in the sun wears you out, bro.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. It does, especially drinking and in the sun.
Yeah, drinking liquor and sitting out in the hot sun. Yeah, absolutely.
Baking like a potato. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that pretty much do it.
Right now.
That pretty much would do it.
Like 82 today.
All right.
The only way I could be at a baseball game is if I was playing.
Okay. All right. We got any more trailers?
Optimus Prime is under attack. He needs the greatest Transformers ever.
Optimus, we're here as pretenders.
Jazz, Bumblebee, you're back. And me, Grillo. And
I love it.
Pretenders.
Hey, man, that's all good. That's all good. I love it. Keep them coming. More trailers. Just throw them out
Heidi,
there.
what you calling a cap
Just
about?
Throw that shit out there. There you go.
Okay. This is the angry black girl and her monster trailer. I guess we can do this. Let's do this.
Death is a disease. It infected my brother Chris. My hypothesis, there's a cure.
Your daughter has a very disturbing obsession.
What obsession?
Death.
Just think about your brother. You didn't have the chance to bury him. Just wish I could catch and took his body.
Death is the disease that broke my family. I'm sick of seeing it.
What Jada be running around here calling you some type of mad scientist?
Can I hang out with my friend? What friend? Chris.
Where did you see him?
He talks to me. Ew. He's here.
What are you doing?
I didn't mean for this to happen.
They called him a monster, and he believed it. Death is a disease. There's a cure.
Whoa.
I really wish Auntie Nicole was here to talk about this.
Man, listen. I wish I wish every motherfucking uncle and auntie that we have on was here to witness that shit right there. I think, oh my God, I think we're gonna be talking about that for a long time, before and after.
Yeah.
The social ramifications, the artistic aspect of that, the man, the I mean, my imagery, my fucking writing, my spider sense as far as being a writer, an artist, a lover of the genre of. I mean, they're taking Frankenstein, they're taking
Boys in the
man.
Hood.
Listen, man,
Right.
everything. No,
Yeah.
not Boys in the Hood, Tales from the Hood.
Adding that in there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, I was not even aware of this project before you guys put it on the list,
Me
and
neither.
I'm humbled. I'm just like, what the fuck? I didn't even know this was a thing. This is
Yeah, I know
fucking
Marcus
awesome.
Roberts over at Second Sight Comics. He probably be all over this. He's a big
Oh
time
my
horror guy
God.
too, man. You would
Dude.
love this.
Dude. Yeah, but the when you think about the aspect of what it is, a brother dying from, gunfire, and his sister bringing him back, and looking at those projects, and I mean that I don't know if they filmed it in Baltimore or whatever, but those damn projects look like they came straight out of The Wire.
Yeah, it does. It looks like, but those look like those projects look like a lot of projects all around the country
That's
Dude,
because they
I
do
right.
look
grew
like
up. I
some.
was
They look
born.
like some in
I was
Florida,
born in them projects. 15th
right?
and Ashland in Chicago. I was born in them row houses.
That looks like
Yeah, I
Florida. That
recognize
looks
that
like North
shit.
Carolina,
Man,
Georgia,
listen.
Cali.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Dude, this shit hits home so fucking hard. I had no idea. I can't wait to see this shit. This
I
is
think
the
it's gonna
best
be. I
shit.
think it's gonna be good, man. I think it's gonna be a sleeper hit.
Man, listen.
I think so too.
Best thing I've seen so far. And I'm going to get much deeper into this motherfucking project because oh wow. That hit me viscerally. Oh my God.
Wait,
Okay,
when is
what's
it
wrong,
supposed to
Auntie?
come
Uh
out?
oh. She
No, it says that
frowning.
it was
What's
released March 11th. So I'm like, wait,
it's
where is
out?
it?
It's already out?
That's what I'm trying to find out now.
So where
What the
is it?
fuck? God damn. Okay. All right.
Okay,
See,
well,
this is
it
some
didn't get a
bullshit.
theatrical release. Maybe it's on like a streaming service.
Maybe. Well,
While
it
we
did
figure
say
that out,
Shutter produced it,
yeah,
so
Shutter.
that
Okay,
might
so
be.
it might be on Shutter then. So while we figure
Damn.
that out and while we find that, we're out of time this evening. Time flies when you're having fun. So, last words. On to your Mayu.
Oh, well, that movie made me actually
No.
think of another movie that is
No.
completely different,
June.
but it's called The
Okay,
Blackening.
June 9th. Just so you know. So we have the
Okay, that's when
information.
it comes out in
June
theaters.
June 9th.
June 9th.
June 9th.
Okay, it
Okay.
reminds you of
Yeah,
the
June 9th.
blackening.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it reminded me of that, but like the Blackening is obviously a comedy, obviously, but
Right.
it just kind of made me think of that movie that I definitely want to see because that movie is going to be hilarious. But yeah, this one I think is going to be very. I want to say the impact almost that Get Out had as Jordan Peele's first
Yes.
like big movie.
Yes.
I feel like it's
Yes.
going to hit like that. That's all I got.
Okay. Final words, Uncle DJ.
All right. So as we look forward to the Urban Nerd Con coming this summer, and as we, you know, try to adjust to fill in a huge space for our founder, our guy, our dude, Uncle John, as he's transitioned into some other things, and he's a little busy right now, but he is still the grumpy old nerd. I have to give
grumpy old nerd.
all hell. I have to give all hell to Uncle Rod because when me and Uncle John go way back, and when he and Uncle Roy, when they thought about, hey, can we move forward with the grumpy old nerds, and would you like to be a part of it? And can we get you to come on? I was like, oh, absolutely. And I had never met Uncle Rod before, and so doing the show and meeting Uncle Rod and having the opportunity to see what he brought to the to the whole vibe of the thing, and I'm like, this guy, if I get into a nerd fight, I want Uncle Rod on my side and shit, because he he gonna have what I need and shit. Every motherfucking answer. He got every motherfucking answer I need and shit to, make a motherfucker, piss his pants and shit. And man, nerd fight. Okay, what you got, motherfucker? Who? Oh shit, Uncle Rod. Who was that? Oh, that was such and such and blah 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 in episode 23. And then and that was in the comic book, but the original was this, that, and the other, and that was and the motherfucking graphics and was done by such and such. Uncle Rod is the motherfucker you want for backup and shit. So that being said,
that, bro.
For you grumpy old nerd fans out there, okay? For you grumpy old nerd fans out there, let me tell you, the fucking grumpy old nerds is in very, very extremely good hands with Uncle Rod, and I will be here to support him. And Auntie Mayu will, I'm sure, jump in when she's available.
Yep.
And Auntie Nicole, when she comes back, and I'm sorry, but she's with the, itty titty,
Don't say that, man.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, it's me. What the fuck you expect from me? But anyway, we love. No. I missed them. I'm saying, hey, we're going to keep this thing going. All right. We're going to keep this thing going until the Urban Nerd Con. We're going to try to keep this thing going, and you're in good hands. Support us. Support Uncle John. Support JPN. Support, all of that. It's black on, we black, y'all, and we black, y'all, and we blackity black, and we black, y'all. Okay?
I appreciate that, bro. Good night, y'all.